Hello everyone, welcome to the fifth episode of Alumni Diaries, Nexus, presented to you by the IEEE student branch of GEC Thrissur. This is your host with Voices Be Proudly Toast, Abhinav, and in this episode we have Mr. Shivadat, a brilliant GECT alumnus, University Rank 1 in Chemical Engineering and currently making his mark at MRF India Limited, Research and Development as Junior Executive Engineer. He joins us today to share his remarkable experiences, valuable insights, and an inspiring journey. As usual, before we dive in, we've got a little surprise just for you. That's right, there's a question coming your way, so stay tuned, sit back, and see if you can crack it. Before we bring Mr. Shiva on air, let me give you a glimpse of the incredible journey behind his name. A standout chemical engineering graduate with a minor in machine learning from the class of 2023, Shiva claimed the coveted University Rank 1. From mastering chemical processes to exploring the power of data, he now channels his expertise at MRF Tires, helping drive innovation in manufacturing and beyond. Welcome to Alumni Diaries, Shiva. How does it feel to be on this amazing show?
Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you for your warm welcome. It has been a long time. I had been associated with something part of our college, and I'm happy to do it at least virtually to be back with something that is associated with GEC, like IEEE GEC, which is an important aspect of GEC. I'm happy to be back along with you.
So, do we. So, Shiva, first of all, congratulations on all your achievements. To start off, could you share a bit about your journey so far? Did you imagine graduating as University Rank 1? Or was it something that evolved along the way?
So as you mentioned, Abhinav, it was something that just evolved along the way. Just like so many of my batchmates, like we came to chemical engineering with like zero idea of what to expect. I think like chemical engineering especially faces this problem where you don't know what to expect. We don't have an awareness of what to expect during our course. So from the starting itself, I did not know what to expect.
Since you have already spoken about your role at MRF, out of curiosity, I'm asking this. Can you speak a few words about any of your projects that you have done that has actually improved your technical skills or has given you a completely different exposure?
Like one important experience or one like insightful experience that I would say is that like I don't know how well like if I tell about the technical aspects of a tire, you might understand. But I'll tell like a tire is something that is least cared about by the customer. And as a result of it, there will be a lot of damages to this product because it is not being cared about. So customer complaints is a usual case in in areas of tire industry. So one such complaint was excessive noise from the tire. So a lot of tests was done in order to identify the root cause, but it did not have, or this issue did not repeat in all the tires, but out of the random tires, this issue would come. So such kind of problems are really hard to find out what is the real root cause. So as part of my project, I was given this and a detailed like modern test and laboratory analysis were done by the higher R&D departments or the technical the test team, but they couldn't figure out what actually happens to those one to that one tire, that particular tire, which generates excessive noise. And I did not do anything technical on this. Like that is a point I have to tell you that it's not sometimes the technical or the huge technical knowledge or the big rocket sciences that you need to have, or you need not feel like whether I'm technically sound to be part of this industry, or like I did when you come to a new industry or come to a new job, you will have always a doubt. You always will have a doubt like whether I have that technical like expertise to solve the problems out here. Like that kind of doubt need not happen. or you need not have that kind of doubt, because as part of this project, when all those kind of technical aspects were checked and everything was okay, and finally when it was given to me, and I don't know how often you notice these tires, like you will have that tread above the tire, and you'll have the tread patterns. And these tread patterns will have those small grooves, and within the grooves in certain some tires you can find some a small film of rubber material that is not actually not a part of the tire. It is actually a part of the process, but it needs to be removed once the tire is fully processed. So if it is kept there, or if it remains there in the downstream, if somebody misses out to remove that, that creates a block in the air channel within the groove segments and can generate excessive noise. And this is not a big rocket science, but as part of my project, I really did a lot of observations and found that this is the root cause factor. So what I found is I did not apply my theoretical knowledge or practical knowledge, anything. It's just mere observation. So that is what I would say, or the biggest insight that I got was it is not those theoretical knowledges or observations that works out at times. You just need mere observations. Like try to observe all the things, like then like the 50% of the job is done. Like when you observe these things, you will know what goes wrong or what goes right in a good tire, what goes wrong in a bad tire. So that is what, like, people tell you, like we are trained in a way that to find out what is going wrong, like we need to identify what is going wrong. But I have understood that it is much more easier to identify what is going right in a good product, or when you solve out things, or when you find a product that has zero problems, you just try to find out that what is going good in that thing rather than finding out what has gone wrong in the abnormal product. That is what I have found a lot easier, and this is the insight that I have got while doing many of my projects. So this is one interesting project that I would say I have done until this point of time.
All right, we are now entering the rapid fire round. Quick questions, instant answers. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, then here we go. Your go to stress buster during college.
Oh, this is a no-brainer. GEC and its people is always a stress buster. So to be during at times of stress, be at the a gallery with your go-to people. That's just that is required for me for bursting all my stress.
Okay, I love the way you put that. A personal motto you live by.
Like personally, I would say like be prepared than that it is more important to be prepared than to be planned. Like I personally found out, like we may have a lot of plans, and this plans, like due to many reasons, can let you down. But once you're prepared, your preparedness never lets you down. That's what I have felt during these times. So this is the personal motto that I stick on to.
Okay. The weirdest chemical smell you secretly like.
Oh, another no-brainer. It's obviously petrol.
Okay, again, funny one. Your go to song for a solo dance or shower concert.
Oh, that's a tough one. There are a lot, but I would say I forgot actually the film I forgot. And Malayalam song was there, like it was a really, like people use it for motivation, like Nenjilerinju Thikkanal, something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
Eklavinde
really
Swargara.
that one, the Nivin Pauly film, yes. That one
Yeah,
I
yeah.
usually play when I am down.
Okay, fine. Last question for this round. The strangest thing you have Googled at 2 a.m. during your college days.
That's after some easier ones, like these are tough ones. Mm, like I think it's not me alone who have done this thing. Like basically during our exam times, it's usual for everyone to Google like whether KTU postpones or do something with the kind of with the do anything like mad on the exam dates. So at 2 a.m. I have several times I have Googled this whether KTU has postponed the exam. or has done anything with the dates or such. Because when I prepare, they usually postpone the exam. When you're underprepared, they go straight away with the dates. So the creative dates of the exams are quite unpredictable at times. So that was the one thing that I googled at 2 a.m. Usually I am a early bird, so don't usually be awake at 2 o'clock and all. So this is one thing I think the strangest thing that I have googled at very early in the morning or
Yeah,
2 a.m.
that's
also.
something relatable to all of us. Uh, so yeah, those were some sharp and funny answers from you. Thanks for keeping up with the speed of our rapid fire round. And with that, we are winding up the rapid fire segment. Now, this question goes to the listeners. I'm tucked away at the campus corner where creativity blooms and ideas grow warmer. With models, sketches, and a lively crowd, here visions take shape, bold and proud. Well, this is your cue to DM us the answer on the official Instagram page at the rate IEEE We have got plenty of surprise questions waiting for you in the upcoming episodes, so stay tuned. And that brings us to the end of this remarkable conversation with Mr. Shivadath. His story is a powerful reminder that growth comes from exploring beyond the obvious, asking questions, and staying bold in your pursuits. Thank you, Shiva, for sharing your journey and insights with us today. To our listeners, take inspiration from his path, be fearless, stay inquisitive, and build your own story. This is your host, Abhinav, signing off from the Alumni Diaries. Keep exploring, keep challenging yourself, and we'll meet you in the next episode.